The following episode of Dad vs. Daughter was made possible by a contribution from HABA.
This is Jeff Griffith, and you're watching Dad vs. Daughter. I'm a father myself, so I'm rooting for you on this one, Tim. Do it for all the dads out there, and game on.
If you would like to support us, you can visit patreon.com/dadvdaughter. Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the daughter.
And today we are playing Karuba from HABA. Now HABA is mainly known for their children's games, and this is kind of a step up for that for families.
Yes, it's definitely a gateway game.
It is a tile-laying game, very easy, plays in about 10-15 minutes, and it plays 2 to 4 players. It really doesn't matter how many players you have because it's kind of like bingo. One person is going to be calling a number out, everybody's going to be looking for that tile, and then place it on their board.
It's definitely a good filler game too.
Yeah.
Because it's quick and easy and fun.
Yep. So watch our playthrough and review. The game is set up for 2 players, obviously, because this is Dad versus Daughter.
Yes, it is.
And one person is going to be basically like the bingo caller.
That'll be me.
You're going to
like bingo.
You're going to be the caller. They are going to take their stack, and Megan has already shuffled these up. And what they'll do is they will flip it over, and they will call the number. The number will be, in this case, 30. And then everyone looks and finds their 30 tile, and then they place it on the board, like so. You don't have to place it in the same place. Some tiles are special, and they'll have either a gold nugget, which is worth 2 points at the end of the game, or they will have a diamond on them. And you'll put these on the board. So Megan, put that on the board, and then you will select one of those, place it on there. Now, when one of your meeples end their turn on there, they'll be able to pick that up, and you'll be able to score that at the end of the game.
Now, the whole point of placing these tiles is to get your explorer to the colored temple. So when you start setting up the game, what you will do is you will have the same matching corresponding setup. So I will place, let's say, we'll do that. So your temples will go on the grassy side,
which represent the forest.
And then your explorers will be on the beach. So you can just start kind of placing them, and they can't move along the beach. The only thing they can move on is the tiles once you place them in the forest.
So you got to be careful when you're placing your tiles that you have clear paths that your adventurers can actually go onto. Now, when you get to a temple, you are going to get one of the bonus tiles, and those are going to be worth the victory points printed on them at the end of the game. So say if you're the first person that gets that yellow tile, or yellow to the yellow pyramid, then you're going to get 5 points. If both players tie, or if multiple players tie, then you basically take all of the victory point tokens and take the diamonds in order to basically make up the difference. So if Megan and I both got to the yellow temple first, Megan could take the 5 victory point token. I would take a 4 plus a diamond.
It's a pretty simple game, so we'll go ahead and I'll finish shuffling up our little pieces and we can get started.
Okay, so Megan chose where the temples and the explorers are going to start. And like she said, we're all the other players basically match up, so they're in the same locations on our board. So, Megan, your tokens or your tiles are all shuffled up, ready to go. So, let's begin.
All right, the first tile we are looking for is 34.
Now, all the other players are going to have their tiles laid out like this so they can easily find them. And there is a special rule about moving, and we'll talk about that when that happens. But really, when you start off, you don't have much of a choice.
Not really.
So, since I had a gold nugget on there, we'll put a nugget there.
All right. Next one is 23. All right, and 30.
Oh, I just messed that one up already.
Really?
Yeah. Well, let's see if I can fix my path.
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta watch out and get the corresponding meeple going. Next one is 4. You don't have to line them up anyway, so if you want to try to set yourself up for another move or something, you can do that too.
And so if you decide you don't want to use a tile, basically what you do is you look at the number of path ends that a tile has. In this case, this has 2. So I could actually discard this instead of placing it on my board, and then choose any of my meeples and move them up to that amount.
Yes.
Now, if I want to get one of the gold nuggets or diamonds, I actually have to end my movement on that tile. So you want to try not to put all of those right next to each other, because you want to be able to have room to move, just like the Animotion song from the 80s. Room to move, that's all I need. That's all I ask for. Room to breathe. No? Okay.
I don't know that one. Was that like one of those lost 80s songs on 80s on 8?
Yeah, probably.
I'm like, I don't know that one.
Do I want to place this? You know, I don't think I want to use this, so I'm actually going to discard that.
And
that's just out of the game. I'm only going to move 1, and
So
I'm
you
going to
get the
claim
gold.
that gold nugget.
Makes sense.
So when you claim the nuggets or the diamonds, you just put them over here. It doesn't matter where.
Yep, just so you know you have them. The next one is 33. Then we have 13.
So you want to try to make the most efficient path as possible.
Next is 11.
Bingo. Yeah.
Okay. And then we have 12. Number 1. Oop. 18. 35.
You know, I'm going to put that one over here.
27.
Yeah, I'm going to discard that.
That's
so
what
I
I
can
was going to
move.
do too.
And I'll move my blue, excuse me, my blue meeple up 2.
I only moved mine 1 because I'm stopping on my little diamond.
Diamond in the rough.
17. 22.
I think I will discard that
I
one
am
too.
as well.
And move my little brown guy.
19. I'm gonna discard that one. I just want
Yeah.
to move 1 though.
I think I'm going to discard mine too so I can move up and get this diamond.
Number 3, which is one I needed. 20. I'm gonna discard that and go right there and get that diamond.
I wish I had different
I know.
tile. You know what? I'm just going to... I don't really want to, but...
Oh, I messed up.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, but can all your guys move? That's the thing.
No.
Oh, you've cut your pyramid off. Well, that may or may not hurt you. You can focus on the other ones, because chances are you're probably not going to get all your guys to the pyramids anyway.
You want to try, but
Well, yeah.
I always end up messing one up.
Because the game actually ends when Megan calls the last tile. I'm going to get rid of that one, and I'm going to move this guy just 1.
26. Well, dang, that makes me mad though.
It does happen.
Ugh. I was doing good with all my other ones, and then poop.
Don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm going to put that one there.
I don't know where that one was going. I had this path and nothing. 31. So I'm just gonna discard and move so I can get that gold nugget. Not now, so I can get the nuggets.
You know what? I'm going to discard that. And I'm going to move my guy too, because one of the things you cannot do is your guys cannot occupy the same space as another one of your guys. Plus, you cannot jump over or past your guys as well. So you really have to kind of plan who's going to move where.
Number 8.
And do I want to do that there? I'm kind of looking to see what other
Yeah.
things we have left. You know, I'm gonna put that guy there.
See, yeah, yours is fine. Your purple meeples got away there.
Well, I kind of screwed up to begin with because he's gonna get ticked the
Yeah.
long way around.
Oh, mine's just stuck. Number 6. I'm gonna go ahead and discard that though, so I can do 1, 2, 3. Get that diamond. Number 10, which I'm gonna discard and go to my blue temple and get that 5.
Oh man, you already got that there. I'm gonna discard mine as well, so I can move my purple guy over here and get this diamond.
15.
I'm gonna discard that one as well, so I can move my blue guy up, just to get out of my purple guy's way.
I'm gonna just go ahead and discard that and go there and take that diamond. Number 5.
You know what? That's worth 3 for me to move, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
discard that. And I'm gonna go
I
1,
need
2,
one specific piece.
3. So, unfortunately, purple was not a big deal for me to get because you'd already
I
cut
can't
your
get
guy
it,
off.
yeah.
But
It's 5 points.
he was right there.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything with mine, but I don't really want to move because I need a certain tile piece. 16.
Wow, I really don't like giving up that gold nugget.
I know.
But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move my blue guy. So once they're off the path and they make it to their temple, then they are out of the game. So give me 4 points at least.
Yep, 21.
Man, I need.
I'm just gonna move one.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I
just
can
gonna
do
move one
something.
too. Unfortunately,
I need
Okay,
one
who's here?
piece. Come on. Number 9. Not the piece I was looking for.
9 does not help me either,
I just need one and then I'm good to move.
and I can't even move with that. So this one doesn't do me a bit
Yeah.
of good. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put it on my board just so I can
Yeah.
put a diamond on it just in case.
32 is the next one. Which, same reason, I'm just going to put it on and maybe play around with this lost purple
Wow.
meeple.
This really does not help at all.
I
So
I
I'm gonna,
feel like we've already
put it
lost the piece we need to help us here. Who knows?
I hope not.
Number 2, which I'm going to discard and move this meeple and just get that gold.
2
Nothing else.
does not help me.
Because...
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
think
put that one
this
right there.
one might, though. At least it does for me. 29 will help a lot for me.
29
29 is very helpful.
does not help me because of the way the path is.
Well, it works for me. That's
Be-
what I needed.
Because you
So-
cannot change the orientation of the tile. I don't know if I mentioned that or not.
No.
But the number always has to stay upright. So on mine has to go like this.
It helps me the way I set mine up.
That is not helping me in the least. I did not do my paths very well. I did over here pretty good, but these guys are messed up totally. Man, that's a 3 one too. I just gotta get rid of it.
Yeah, I know. 24.
And we're running out of tiles.
I'm just gonna bump and get that
Well,
one.
at least I can put that one there and maybe I can salvage something.
28. Does that help you at all?
No, it does not.
Just
at
moving 2
all.
there.
But you know what? What it will let me do is I can use it to move. Now I'm going to move this guy down here to at least
There
pick
you
that
go.
diamond up.
I mean, you might as well not do total waste. 36. 1, 2.
Megan, you're killing me.
I'm gonna win.
It's not going to do me any good, so I'm just going to place it there.
25.
That's what I'm
That's what you
talking about.
needed?
I need that right
Well,
there.
I'm just gonna claim that. Nothing else.
We only got 2
we have
tiles
2
left.
tiles left, and 14 is that one.
14's only going to get me 2, so I'm going to get this. Just move that guy out of my way.
7.
And
4.
whoops.
It's a shame you can't like
15.
split up the moves.
7 at least is a 4, so I can go 1, 2, 3, and I can go
Get 4
and get
points.
4 points. But yeah, man, he was so close there.
And that's the game.
Yep. So it plays fast. So let's tally up and see who actually won. All right, Megan, you get the trophy.
The Expert Explorer.
Yeah, I guess so. Final score: Megan 23, Dad 19. It helped that you got those 5-pointers.
I had to try to go after the gems after I like messed up my purple. She's just wandering in the forest. There.
Yeah, you had 2 gold. I only had 1. I had 4 diamonds to your 1. Yeah. Okay. So let's get to what we think. Okay, so as you can see, this game kind of plays solitaire.
Yeah.
The only thing you're really concerned about with the other player is looking to see how close they are with that colored meeple getting to that colored temple, because if that's something you're going for, you're going to want to try to get there before they do so that you can get that higher victory point token.
Yeah.
This is, like I said, a very light game. HABA is known for their children's games, so this is one of their family games, and I think this is a good game that you can probably get grandma and grandpa to play.
Maybe.
It's very simple. Even the young kids are going to be able to play this because it's so simplistic. It is basically like bingo. It all comes down to placing your tiles in the most efficient way on your board so that you have the paths to get to your move your meeples to the temples. Because it is so light and because the game plays so fast, I've taken this to my work, and we've played this over lunch. We've played multiple games over lunch, and people like it for the good, fast-paced and easy game that it is. Now, hardcore gamers, I don't think they are gonna like this.
No. It's way too simplistic probably for that type of, if you're used to the harder, more complex games.
Right, and I don't think that's the target market at all.
No, this is not.
This really is geared to families, and I think this is a good entry into getting those family members that are non-gamers into playing something.
This is your good gateway game. There's a lot of strategy. You have to figure out how you want to place the tiles and move your people. I mean, it's also kind of a race to finish too at some points, but I mean, there is enough strategy and enough kind of mechanics in it to try to get some people involved, if nothing else.
Yeah, and like I said, from the speed of play and the simplicity, I like the game. My gaming group likes the game. It's not one that we're going to pull out all the time, but it is one that does hit that niche of, hey, it's a fast, easy game, especially like when you've got 10 minutes to play. Because regardless of the player count, it really is going to take about the same amount of time.
Most likely, yeah.
Because you've got the one person that's calling the number, and everybody else is just figuring out where they're going to put it on the board. So real quick, I want to touch on the components of the game, which I think are very good quality. You've got the individual tiles here, which are nice, thick, sturdy cardboard. The meeples and the temples are nice wooden stock. The jewels are pretty cool too. Standard, like you've seen in most of the games. And then the scoring victory point tokens, again, nice sturdy stock. And then the player board is actually pretty nice to look at too. All right, so that'll wrap up Karuba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you. There wasn't enough time during the gameplay for me to get that in,
Were you just waiting for that the whole time?
Yeah.
I feel like you were. You had that practice probably, didn't you?
I did. I had that. I was saving that. Yeah. All right. We'll catch you guys next time.
Bye. Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.